What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So I'm walking into Home Depot here this afternoon. Want to check out what their June inventory looks like. I'm gonna be focused on annuals, perennials, seeing what they got in terms of some of the landscape shrubs and even their containers. Want to see kind of what they're offering here this month. So let's have a quick hang, come on into the channel and let's check out the June inventory here at Home Depot. June planting isn't always easy with the heat cranked up, but for me, summer's when the garden really comes alive. I actually like wandering the garden center this time of year, sweat, sunburn, and all. Home Depot's still fully stocked too, heat-hardy perennials, blooming annuals, even a few surprises if you dig around. It's like a garden nerd's playground out here. First up are a couple of trees that caught my attention as I was walking into the store. This white oleander tree blooms all summer long and loves the full sun. They're great for creating a little privacy in the yard. Just plant a few along the fence and let them fill in. Plus, if you add a slow release fertilizer in the spring, nature will take it from there and you'll have blooms all summer long. The Shoal Creek chas tree stuns with long spikes of lavender blue blooms and deeply cut silver green leaves. It thrives in full sun, resists drought, and makes a bold, fragrant focal point that keeps pollinators coming back all summer long. Lemon trees love full sun and well-drained soil, and I can attest that with a little care you'll get fragrant blooms and fresh lemons. Just make sure to keep it warm and give it a deep drink once a week. Here's one of my personal favorites, the Leland cypress. This tree will grow fast, it'll stay green year-round, and it makes a perfect living privacy wall, and it loves the full sun. I hadn't seen this plant at the store yet. This is the Chamel ash, tall, wide, and quick to fill in. It's ideal for creating a shady spot in the yard, but make sure to plant it away from sidewalks and foundations because it has a really aggressive root system. Here's another new plant I had not yet seen. This is the Texas ebony. It's a slow-growing but tough as nails tree, perfect for hot, dry spots. It has dense foliage, cool bark, and it's perfect for a low-water, low-fuss landscape. The Muskogee Crape Myrtle brings that southern charm, lavender blooms, light bark, and an easy shape. It loves the heat and looks great as a small ornamental tree or grouped in a hedge. It will add a graceful pop of color to any sunny spot. Just prune it in the winter to keep it looking sharp. Home Depot had their trees on point. Next up, we're going to be moving on to some landscape shrubs and evergreens. And this is really where the store shined most to me. Chinese holly brings bold texture and evergreen color to the garden. Its glossy, spiny leaves hold up year-round, and it works great as a foundation plant or dense hedge. Plant in full sun to part shade, and water deeply to establish. Winter gem boxwood stays lush and green year-round. This is great for borders or formal shapes. Just make sure to plant it in sun or part shade and keep that soil evenly moist. Yaupon holly's a native evergreen with year-round color and bright red berries. Sun or shade, it's an easy plant to take care of. Texas sage is a drought-tough native that explodes with purple blooms after rain. It thrives in full sun, makes a perfect low-maintenance hedge, and yeah, Texas still rules. This is the bush form of white oleander, not the tree. This is perfect for hedges or accent planting. It blooms all summer, thrives in full sun, and needs little water once it's established. Carex adds soft texture and movement to shady or part sun spots. It's a clumping grass that works great along borders or under trees. Just keep the soil moist but well drained and pair it with ferns or hostas for a lush, layered look. Better Boxwood Heritage is a compact, glossy evergreen perfect for low hedges, topiary, or foundation planting. And here's an added benefit, it's blight resistant. Sunshine Ligustrum lights up the landscape with bright golden yellow foliage that stays vibrant year-round. It loves full sun, doesn't flower, and works great as a low hedge or accent. Water regularly to establish, then back off. It's drought tough once rooted. The Emerald Queen Fern thrives in shade with rich fronds and a tropical feel. Just make sure to keep the soil moist and pair with caladiums or impatiens for lush color. The red diamond fringe flower brings bold burgundy foliage and hot pink blooms in spring. It's evergreen in mild climates, thrives in sun to part shade, and makes a stunning accent or low hedge. Water regularly during the first season for best results. Silverbush brings shimmering silver foliage and soft white blooms all spring. It loves full sun, handles drought like a champ, and pairs beautifully with lavender or blue fescue for a cool-toned combo. Galaxy White Agapanthus delivers tall, elegant blooms on sturdy stems from early to mid-summer. It thrives in full sun, needs well-drained soil, and looks stunning in borders or containers. Just make sure to deadhead the spent blooms to keep it looking tidy. This is the Summertime Bliss Chast tree. It brings soft lavender blooms and a compact bushy shape, perfect for smaller landscapes. It thrives in full sun, attracts pollinators, and handles heat and drought like a pro. Just make sure to prune it in the winter to keep the blooming strong. I found it pretty interesting that they had blackberry bushes. These love full sun and produce sweet, juicy fruit in the summer. You can train them on a trellis or let them sprawl out in a garden bed. Just keep the soil moist, mulch to retain water, and prune after the harvest to encourage next year's growth. The blush pink Nandina brings year-round color with soft pink new growth that fades to green, then turns red in fall. It's compact, evergreen, and perfect for borders or mass plantings. Plant in sun or part shade, and water regularly to establish. This one here really caught my eye, the Senecio Skyscraper. It's a striking, upright succulent with stacked blue-green leaves that love full sun and dry soil. It's perfect for containers or modern xeriscapes, requires low water, very sculptural, and super easy to care for. Looks pretty cool in a pot too. This is also a Nandina. This one's called the Obsession Nandina. It packs a punch with deep red new growth that holds its color through the season. It's compact, evergreen, and great for borders or mass planting as well. It thrives in sun to part shade and doesn't need a lot of maintenance once it's established. The Scent-Amazing Gardenia lives up to the name. It has fragrant white blooms, glossy evergreen leaves, and a compact form perfect for patios or borders. It loves the morning sun, but make sure to give it some afternoon shade, and it needs consistent moisture to thrive. The big red Rosalia puts out loads of vibrant red tubular blooms that hummingbirds can't resist. It thrives in heat, loves the full sun, and spills beautifully from pots or walls. The Sparky Trumpet Bush bursts with fiery orange-yellow blooms from spring through fall and thrives in full sun with minimal water. It's a heat-loving, low-maintenance shrub that attracts hummingbirds and butterflies. Plant it as a bold accent or in a wildlife-friendly border, just give it room to shine. Agave is tough, architectural, and made for dry heat. Plant it in full sun, make sure to skip the watering, and let it do its dramatic thing. The blind prickly pear looks soft, but don't be fooled. Its fuzzy pads release tiny hairs that can irritate skin and eyes. Full sun, no water, all drama. This is the Agave Perry truncata. It stays compact with thick blue-gray leaves and sharp symmetry. It loves full sun, thrives on neglect, and looks killer in gravel beds or modern containers. Very striking. The Pride of Barbados explodes with fiery orange and red blooms that pull in butterflies and hummingbirds. It thrives in heat, needs full sun, and handles drought like a champ. Cut it back in the winter and watch it bounce back bigger every spring. Sundance Tacoma brings bright yellow trumpet blooms that keep going from spring through fall. It loves full sun, handles heat and drought with ease, and attracts pollinators like crazy. It's perfect as a vibrant hedge or standalone accent. Just make sure to give it some space to shine. The Busy Bee Chast tree pops with lavender blooms all summer and brings in pollinators non-stop. It's heat tough, drought friendly, and perfect for sunny borders or small ornamental spaces. Cape honeysuckle puts out blood orange blooms that hummingbirds love. It's fast growing, thrives in full sun, and can be trained as a vine, hedge, or sprawling shrub. Prune it to shape or let it run wild. It's a powerhouse either way. I don't know why, but I have a thing for purple fountain grass. It brings movement, texture, and rich burgundy color to garden beds or containers. It thrives in full sun, handles the heat, and looks stunning when backlit. Cut back in late winter to keep it fresh and full each year. The Little John bottle brush stays compact but delivers big with deep red blooms that show up spring through fall. It thrives in full sun, handles drought once established, and adds bold color to borders or low hedges. Give it well-drained soil and a light prune to keep that dense, tidy shape. The Little Taffy butterfly bush stays compact but brings serious pollinator power with soft pink blooms all summer long. It loves full sun, needs a little water, and works great in containers or tight garden spots. Just make sure to deadhead to keep the flowers coming. One of my personal favorites is the Spanish broom. It brings bold yellow blooms and sweet fragrance to hot, dry landscapes. Its slender green stems give it a unique look, and it thrives in poor, rocky soil with almost no water. Planted in full sun, give it space to spread, and enjoy a low-maintenance burst of color all spring and summer long. I recently planted a few Mexican petunias here in the garden, and I love them. They pop with purple blooms all summer and spread fast in heat. It thrives in full sun, tolerates poor soil, and works great in mass plantings or wildflower-style borders. Just make sure to give it room, it loves to roam. The pink bower vine is a fast-climbing evergreen with glossy foliage and fragrant light pink trumpet blooms from spring through fall. Train it on a trellis or fence, give it full sun, moist, well-drained soil, and regular water until it's established. It attracts pollinators, handles the heat, and grows up to 20 to 30 feet with proper support. The Texas Lilac Vitex delivers big lavender blooms and a sweet scent that draws in bees and butterflies all summer long. It loves full sun, laughs at drought, and works great as a small ornamental tree or large flowering shrub. It's easy to grow, easy to love, just like anything with Texas in the name. Next up is the red salvia. It brings non-stop blooms and bold color that hummingbirds can't resist. It thrives in full sun, handles heat like a champ, and adds a punch of red to beds or containers. Just make sure to deadhead the spent blooms to keep the show going strong. Jojoba, not jojoba, is a tough native shrub with silvery green leaves and deep roots. It thrives in full sun, needs almost no water, and makes great low-maintenance backbone for desert landscapes. Here's another one of my personal favorites, the Tuscan blue rosemary. It brings upright growth, fragrant foliage, and soft blue blooms. It loves full sun, thrives in dry soil, and it doubles as a hardy herb and handsome hedge. The lily of the Nile shows off tall stems topped with purple or white blooms in summer. It loves full sun, handles the heat, and looks great in borders or containers. Japanese Aralia brings bold, tropical texture to shade gardens with its large, glossy leaves. It thrives in part to full shade, prefers rich, well-drained soil, and makes a great backdrop plant. Keep the soil moist, and it'll reward you with year-round drama and easy upkeep. So overall, I was really impressed with the landscape shrubs and evergreens here at Home Depot this June. Next up, we're going to move on to a couple of new items, specifically some ground cover that I think might be interesting for this summer. Creeping myrtle spreads fast with glossy leaves and soft purple blooms in the spring. It's great for shade, controls erosion, and fills in tough spots with almost no fuss. Creeping Jenny brings bright chartreuse color and trails beautifully from pots or along paths. It thrives in sun to part shade and likes moist soil, perfect for softening edges. One of my personal favorites, Stonecrop, is a sun-loving succulent ground cover with fleshy leaves and clusters of tiny blooms. It's perfect for dry spots, rock gardens, and low-water borders. Plant it and forget it. The golden Scotch moss forms a dense, bright green-gold carpet that thrives in part shade with moist soil. It's great between pavers or as a soft border. It stays low, lush, and eye-catching. Lithidora pops with blue electric blooms in spring. It loves the sun, likes well-drained soil, and stays low and tidy, perfect for ground cover. Creeping Phlox creates a colorful carpet of blooms in early spring. It thrives in full sun, hugs the ground, and spills beautifully over walls, rock beds, or garden edges. One of my favorite things to check out at Home Depot this time of year is their combo planters. They've got an awesome variety already put together with fillers, spillers, and thrillers all in one pot. You'll find vibrant petunias, cascading sweet potato vines, spiky grasses, and sometimes even tropical surprises like mandevilla. They're perfect if you want instant impact without having to figure out what pairs well together. Just drop in a decorative container, give it some sun and water, and you're good to go. Well, everybody, thanks for hanging out and watching. Visiting the garden center is one of the best parts of the week for me. It's peaceful, inspiring, and always full of surprises. Let us know in the comments how your local Home Depot stacks up against ours and what cool finds you've come across. Until then, take care, and we'll see you back here in the next one and out in the garden.